project is here. I'm going to crack on with this for an hour while I've got the time. It's got a leak and we need to do some tie rod end stuff. Alright, that's before we get there, I've just checked the fluids. They both seem to be overfilled. So it's automatic, so the oil filter and the automatic transmission fluid seems to be overfilled. The coolant, it's not empty, but it's really, really low. So it could be a coolant leak. It's clearly dripping. I've just been faffing with that Lexus with the automatic transmission, and it feels like it's going to be automatic transmission fluid because the filler's here. It's leaking right down there. I'm going to jack it up and see what's underneath. Now they're off. It should be 4. Yeah, these tie rods. So 1, 2, and it's the same the opposite side. So I bought some new tie rods. They come in, so I just want to check they're the right ones. And then where's this leak coming from? Let's do some investigation. It's definitely dripping just down here at the end of the light, if you can see that. It definitely looks where that's coming from for sure. Let me get under it so we can see. Alright, so it's definitely dripping down there. I think it's coming from behind this radiator hose, which means it's probably not the radiator. That's the... I don't know. I'll have to take the grill and the front off just to see what it is, because this is covered in whatever it is. Try wiping it, see what colour it is. Yeah, nondescript, because that's the kind of colour of the coolant and it's the colour of the automatic transmission fluid. Let's take the grill off, let's see what we can find up top. Alright, so the grill's off. That didn't really help. I took this top cover off. At least I suppose I can see the radiator now and what's happening with that. I can see what's happening down here. There maybe. Oh, this looks pretty scaggy, doesn't it? Oh, good looking opening that. Let's see if we can figure out where this goes. So I ran the engine and this happened straight away. Question is, right, the battery digesters we've got two. Took the cover off this, took the air filter out. So the radiator's loose, like it would come out, but it's still got the hoses on. I think it might be the bottom of this one though. Oh, I wonder if that's the thing. Let me have a look in here. Can't see. I'm just trying to convince myself if it's the radiator or an oil cooler. You can see it pulling just there where the radiator sits, right at the bottom. If I can move this back just a smidgen. Belts and stuff are there though, aren't they? One sec. Right, I'm trying not to, but I think I'm just going to have to drain this and take the radiator off. It's really annoying because it's pulling. So it's pulling there. I can't see if it's coming from between the two radiators. So I think this one's air conditioning. This is the radiator. There's an intercooler down there, but underneath this one, I think part of it is the automatic transmission cooler. Let's see how much this is. This was, try and get this off again. This was really full yesterday, so maybe a little leak's obvious in this. if you can see that. I wonder if there's a way of kind of like marking that or something, seeing what leaks out. Oh, maybe the cooler bowl. Okay. Right, I've got an hour, so I'm going to drain this cooler. Let's take this lower hose off. I think I can't see any drain plugs. Let's put that bucket underneath and catch some fluids. Let's have a go. Right, let's see if this is going to play ball. It's not been open in a while. Move my mat before well, that means I'm relatively convinced it's not coolant. It looks horrible, needs doing, but it's not the same as what's leaking out. Right, we'll figure out how to get the rest of this out. Obviously, about me, this is definitely leaking out from down here somewhere. But this bottom section of radiator is an oil cooler, which is a shame, so I think that's going to have to come off. And that means emptying the transmission fluid. Alright, so here's where we are. I have basically just loosened all of this. I've started doing these, but I've not taken them out because I've got to go and disappear, leave this for a little bit. So this is loose because I've got to slide this up a little bit, I think, to get the bottom oil cooler out. And I've got to undo these big 24mm bolts at the bottom, which are really tight. I'm just going to give them a blast of some WD-40 or loosen agent or whatever, free them up a bit, and then we'll come back to this tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I think. Right, it's another morning. Let's get this off. So there's 6 bolts. Then this should be loose. Hopefully. This one's driving me nuts. I'm just moving it a bit, I'm going to snap the pipe, but it just won't budge for love and money. Trying to hold it with some vice grips and then get up for the breaker bar, it just won't move. The other side's alright, the other side's come loose, but I'm going to have a drink and try and think about it. Try and be smart, not hard, maybe. I gave in. It's a new pipe, it's a new radiator. I'm going to get this other one off by hook or by crook. Oh, alright, I'm going to try and see if I can show you this before I start. So under here, if I didn't do this already, this bolt at the back this is the transmission line I'm trying to change. There's a plastic cover It goes over a little split pin. It's right behind this pipe, so I can't show it very well. And basically, I'm going to pop that plastic thing off, pull the split pin out. It's like a W-shaped slide, and then this should just pop out. Then I'm going to do some 10mm bolts down here, cut the bit that's stuck at the front, and stick all the new ones in. That's easy, right? So I'm going to start here with this, because if I can't do this, then I can't cut that end, otherwise I've got a problem. I'm not going to film it because I ain't going to be able to get a camera up there while I'm trying to work as well. So hopefully this works. Let's have a go. The good news is the pin's out. I don't know where it fell, but it's out. So we're going to just go and loosen a couple of these and try and get this pipe out. So we go with that. They're not 10mm. Turn up the old 10mm, they're just a bit stiff. There's one there. Get the whizzy on them in a second. There's one there as well. Oh. Nice. Glad that wasn't full. Steeped in years of crud. Screw that back on there so I don't lose it. Let's get this one too. Nice. Then we'll do the same. Maybe I'll do the same. Go, sorted, plenty out. Just need to clean up, I think. So the clip is definitely out, I found that. Can't get this thing to budge though. Alright, it's another day with the taxi. And as you can see, here's the pipe. So I just brute forced it out yesterday. I got a claw hammer on this so I could lever it out. I've checked the other one's the same. So today we're going to get this out one way or another. I'm going to get the other radiator out and hopefully get it all put back together again. I've only got a couple of hours, so we'll see what we can do. I'm also going to see if I can get the plug out, maybe redo the seals in it, but quite a bit of a challenge where it is. I'm just going to see what socket size it is. Alright, get in there. You can see that. Put a little Dremel waterfall in, put the pipe. I forgot to feed the other one through. I'm just going to do the fiddly job on this one, because if you see that there, the washer like stuck on the bolt. I'm going to get some picks and just try and wiggle that bolt out. It's all kind of seized together, the washers and whatever else, so let's do that first and then it should just be reassembly. Well, take the radiator out, disassembly, reassembly, ding dong. Here we go, hold one out. Actually it's weird because the washer, I don't know, but anyways, the old washer had to like unthread it, it'd been properly squashed on. Yeah, like some kind of like the threads come off it or something. Or maybe someone's put some sealant in it, tried to fix the leak. I don't think the leak's that, I'm sure the leak's the radiator though. So, right, let's pull all this out, put the new one in, ding dong. Well, that was an argument, but it's out. Trying to rush the next one in is going to be fun. That's how it's been leaking oil. Look at the state of this. really sure. I'll find out where from, but I won't know when now anyway, so who cares? Probably what Poppy says. I have to reassemble. I think I've got to try and feed the pipe through first. Try and argue that back under. So I might give that a quick clean, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get down to it. Let's see if we can give it a clean. Let's see if we get a brush down there or something. Alright, it's the old pipe out. I've just put the other one through roughly as well. Let's get this little W clip on the end. Just need to get my thing down. Some fluid out the pipe. The radiator can go in. Bolt it back together. Jobs are got in. Oh, battery's going to go. Alright, so it's the next day. I've got this pretty much back together. Radiator in the bottom. I've put the pipes. I've reconnected the pipes with the new bolts. I lost the clip for the one that goes at the back. So I've ordered some stuff, so that's going to have to wait. So while I'm waiting, I'm just going to flush some of this coolant stuff out, get all the old skag out. I'm not fussed about doing a proper flush in a 10 out of 10 job, because it's got to go for an MOT and everything anyway. So we'll do that again at a future date. I'm probably going to do the oil and filter change soon as well while I can get it, because that looks like I can maybe get the oil filter off before I put all this pipe and the radiator back in. And while I'm at it, I've got some citrus pre-wash so I can rinse down some of these bits, because every time I look at doing a job on this I get covered in black filth. So give it a quick scrub, just try and get some of it off and minimise that a little bit. Has been, so we hopefully can get this job finished. I had to buy some stuff off eBay and some Mopar parts from a Jeep Renegade, I think. But these are the little clips, this yellow bit's where the transmission pipe plugs into the gearbox. This just screws in, and these little metal clips. It's a little metal clip that pings out around here is the bit that I lost, because it pings out and it's gone somewhere and I have no idea where, which means I'll find out on the drive as soon as I finish the job. So yeah, I'm going to go unscrew one of these, screw this in, and then should just pop the pipe in. Job's good, hopefully. So these are the kind of the jobs you can't make up the stories for. So if you can see that there where I've been trying to replace this thing, maybe you can almost see the new pipe. I'm going to have to get to it. But in my effort to try and unscrew it, I can't unscrew it because of this big pipe. I'm going to pick it up like this one. And in trying to loosen that, I found the clip. And I've clipped in the clip. So I'm just going to try and get the pipe in and push that back in to clip it in. Then jobs are good and no new pipes required. Just I needed to try and do something different last time. Oh dang. It's in. I'm done. I had a bit of a nightmare, so what I figured, I was trying these. The new pipe didn't fit, but the old one did, and I just had to chamfer the end so it pops in. Chamfered the end, the bend wasn't quite right, so I had to take the front off again and force the bottom in, but we're done. Ace. Yeah, World Trip's got that bit finished. I've got to run it and test it yet. I am just, while the weather's really nice, sorting this out. Look, wing mirrors. Because I've got the stuff and the weather's nice. The silver spray is a Volkswagen one, apparently according to the colour code, so hopefully it's alright. But to buy a replacement wing mirror, because this is the old one. Whoa, it's all smashed. So yeah, doing that real quick. That'll be it then, onto ball joints and whatever else. So I think I called that an end here. Hopefully there wasn't too much swearing. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.